After 3 years of waiting, we have finally made it to Haunt Manor. I just walked 6 kilometers to get here, and I don't recommend doing the same. You can take the WeGo on the red line to get here. I'm not going to explain why I did what I did, but it's amped me up for this event. It is COVID-19, so we have a bit of a different scenario. This is one of the most well-known haunt attractions in Canada, and I'm very looking forward to it. It is pretty much the top of my bucket list as far as haunt attractions that I haven't done are concerned. Unfortunately, a situation was not able to be worked out in advance to shoot in the attraction itself, but I'm going to give you my review today anyway, as I'm very looking forward to actually finally trying this out. There is no actual hayride this year. It is a walk-through event or attraction, and they have 4 haunted houses that are walk-through as well. They have a very controlled ticketing situation this year. Prior years, although I can't speak to it for myself, I understand that there tended to be very long lines to get into the facility, and you kind of had to get here at a certain time window, otherwise you were locked out and you weren't going to get a chance to actually take part in the event. That is not the case this year because of the controlled entry. So, here we go. Finally, Haunt Manor, Niagara Falls. Let's go check it out. Oh no, I thought I'd get away with it not having a visit. Oh no, I gotta get past this guy somehow. I don't know if I have my lock with me today. Am I okay to pass, sir? No answer. I'm not so sure it's okay. I'm gonna take my risk. I might be followed. Ah! Well, that's quite the welcome to Haunt Manor. Oh my God, we're here and we're being watched. Welcome to Haunt Manor, ladies and gentlemen. I have a feeling he's going to be still there when I leave. I like the looks of this. I better get inside. Bye, friend. Oh, I got another friend. Hi!
Instinct led the way. Eternal GPS. Only treasures I possess that now is the treasure I like. Told my stories until I went through the rotation, and then I just started back at the beginning again. I wasted words while I tasted herbs and faced an urge to never leave this garden. Leaving all resting. She said, "Let's go, young man. It's time to get home." She pointed me towards my destination, and without hesitation, home I went without discussion. I ate and I slept and I dreamt of a friendly lady whose husband ended
after this important message.
Oh, this guy again. Oh my God. I want to say that dude is there just because he is taking a photo with those guys, but I think he's following me. He's following me. He's right over there. He's still over there. Kind of freaked out. Effective. Yeah, he's still over there. Just hanging out. It's scary. Hanging out, being scary. Still here.
It's a perfect peaceful path. It's totally worth it. I'll ask my back.
You guys can take your masks off if you'd like, because you're all in the same room.
Okay, well, we're safe inside, but there's more waits. I think that basically what happens is that we go through all 4 individual mazes, which is a separate wait for, which they can obviously manage the weight of with the weight in between the mazes. So, yeah, we're in a line for the first one, it looks like. I'm not really sure how long this event is going to take because it's pretty relaxed, but the lines seem to be taking a bit of time at the beginning here. So we'll see. I'll give you a full idea after we're done the mazes. So let's recap what this experience is all about. So that first wait was to get into the barn, which is a really elaborate, permanent haunted house. I was getting a bit frustrated with the wait. I will say it was worth it. That was incredible. Like, I have not seen, the detail wasn't, say, up to the quality that, say, a really world-class haunted house, say, Fuji-Q Highlands haunted house, for example, which I always kind of use as the basis for this. That is probably my standard, and this is really just slightly below that. Like, the content and the imagination that has gone into some of the set pieces in this thing, really kind of amazing. I will say the conveyor belt of severed heads, really cool. That's just one of like many things that occurs or that you're going to encounter in this experience. There seems to be a lot of permanent fixtures, so there are elements that you will re-encounter if you come back here year on year. They had about 75 actors on site, which is half of their normal amount. So you could see when you went to the second portion, which was the Hayride portion, and then they had 3 separate haunted houses to go through right after that, that there was actors missing in certain areas that you could tell that with this event being at its full capacity, it's really packs in the scares. They only got me 3 times in the entire complex. There's a lot of kind of situations where they have mannequins that kind of look like people, and then other ones that come to life, and those are the ones that got me. Nothing in the barn, but the barn is just the detail and everything in there. I wish I could have taken a camera in there, but it is really worth coming here just to see it, because it was unbelievable. I was getting a little annoyed with the wait, and I will confess it was totally worth it. Second portion, we found out that the actual wait was due to a guest hyperventilating. It had an incident in the barn, and she didn't carry on, but that was why there was a bit of a delay. I'm all the way out here. I don't really need to wear my mask, so I guess I'll take it off. But anyway, yeah, that section was quite impressive. It's really tight. I won't say that, you know, they're doing their best here, and when you come to like an event like this, you're gonna have like younger people that just don't take the rules for what they are and don't really understand what the rules are. So, you know, it is what it is. People kind of get they kind of get a little bit close. I actually headbutted an actor in the third maze. It wasn't a big deal, but it was just, they're just doing what they're doing, and it is your risk to come here. So if you're not interested in close proximity with people, I would probably take a pass. Yeah, so as I was saying, the second portion here, shorter wait to get into the Hayride, which would be interesting to see, because obviously it is still set up for that experience, but I kind of enjoyed it because you had a bit of time to actually look at the finer detail of all the sets that they had set up for the Hayride itself. When you get to the end of that portion, it was also cool walking through that too, because you got to get chased by guys with chainsaws and stuff, and that was cool. Then you move on to the haunted houses. Really the same quality as the barn. The barn is second to none. It is the best part, probably overall, of this experience. But yeah, the other haunted houses were really cool. I got to the end, which was the zombie section, and I found it very anticlimactic. I kind of found that I was wishing for something more after that, and I didn't get it. So I think that it might have been a better idea, personally, if it went the reverse and you actually ended with the hayride, because that kind of is like a bigger sort of, it's been a long day, but you know, it doesn't leave you begging for more if you did it in that direction. So yeah, I gotta say, other than that, an amazing experience. It was totally worth the wait. A little bit frustrating getting out here because if you don't have a car, it's not easy. Like I said, there is a WeGo station here that'll take you back into Niagara Falls. But once, you know, if you're out here at the time that I'm out here, which is around 11 o'clock, you're kind of stuck, other than going back to Niagara Falls. There's really no way to walk anywhere from here to a decent, like, yeah, that's where I'm going. I finally made it to Haunt Manor. I'm very happy. And yeah, if you have the chance before the end of the season, definitely come out here and check this event out. The hype was well worth it, and I'm very glad that I finally made it.